What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
So, what if I told you there was a potential chance that you could get Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch 2 for around $23? Yeah, sounds crazy, right? But it looks like this might be a very big possibility. So, if you guys haven't been following what's been going on with the Switch 2 in terms of third-party games coming to the system, several games for the Switch 2 versions of games have been introduced as having upgrade prices. And these upgrade prices are relatively, well, they're pretty cheap. So Hogwarts Legacy has been confirmed to have roughly a $10 upgrade path if you own Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch. Now, what's interesting about this is that this has been confirmed to apply to both owners of the digital version and now the physical version of Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch. So if you own either of those versions, you can upgrade right now. You can pre-order it, I guess. You can upgrade the digital Switch 2 version for an additional around $10 or maybe even a little bit lower than $10. And the game was on sale already. So you can pretty much get the Switch 2 version of Hogwarts Legacy the digital version anyway for pretty cheap. Well, it looks like you could potentially get a Switch 2 version of Mortal Kombat 1 for even cheaper than that, because currently it is still on sale for another few hours, actually, only 6 more hours. The game is $13.19. So if they follow the same exact path that they did with Hogwarts Legacy, which is highly likely, not guaranteed, but highly likely, given the fact that this is the same publisher, and actually technically even the same developer, because the same developer that made the Switch versions of Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat 1 are the same developer, who just happens to be now owned by Nintendo. So, if, theoretically, like I said, not a guarantee, but theoretically, if you buy Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch digitally right now for $13.19 before it goes off sale, and they have the same upgrade path as Hogwarts Legacy, you will in fact get the digital version of Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch 2 for roughly $23 versus probably the $70 or at least $60 that this game will be when it is inevitably announced. So, also, yes, this upgrade path is only to get a potential digital version of Mortal Kombat 1. But given the file size of this game, it's definitely going to be a game key card, because even the original version on the regular Switch, and this was with no DLC, the current file size is 43 gigs. So there's no way that a Switch 2 version is going to even fit even on the 64 gig cart. So this is like, pretty much once this game comes to Switch 2, and especially if it's what I think it's going to have with their maybe a Game of the Year version and like added DLC and stuff like that, this is going to be at least a 60 to 70 plus gig game, at least. Now, the upgrade path could only be for potentially just the base game, but even still, $23, or actually just if you already own the game already like I do physically, it's a $10 upgrade for what is going to be, trust me, a dramatic difference in quality. So yeah, it's not confirmed that this will have an upgrade path. We have not yet gotten a confirmation of this game coming to Switch 2, but come on. You know it's coming, but the upgrade path is not confirmed, but it's looking like this is what's going to happen. So it could be a gamble on your part. If you don't already own the game, $13 for the next 6 hours, and then a possibly only $10 upgrade. I don't know. I think that's probably worth the gamble, because you might be mad if you miss out on it and decide you want to get it, and the game's gonna go up in price, because this is a temporary sale. It's probably gonna go back up to, if what I'm thinking is correct, and it is gonna have that $10 upgrade path, this game's probably gonna go back up to its regular price. So yeah, just telling you guys now in case it's something that you want to jump on. It's something I personally would, if I didn't already own the game, or at least I would try to find a physical copy of the game pretty cheap in preparation for the upgrade. Yeah, because it's like I said, when it does come, it's gonna be a game key card game, because this is like the biggest game file size like on the Switch anyway, on their regular Switch. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. But like I said, only 6 more hours to go, and it's gonna probably go up to the $39.99 or $30 or whatever. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section.